Greetings. Just 3 records to show. Um, one of Sydney's toughest and wildest bands, the Missing Links. This is extremely collectible. That's their first single. That's the first incarnation of the band. It's all right. It's sort of, garagey, punky, but it's pretty weak actually. Where it really comes into its own, it's when it got to Mark II, Missing Links. Now, I'll show you, this is a reproduction put out by Glenn A. Baker's Raven label back in the 80s. Check them out. Handsome devils, aren't they? Yeah, this is a bit of a mixed bag too, but this album, original one on Philips, goes for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's half awful and half brilliant. Okay, first track, Wild About You, is, man, it is out there. Hobo Man is awful. Bald-headed Woman's awful. Not to Bother Me's awful. Mama, Keep Your Big Mouth Shut. We'll get back to that in a minute. It's pretty bad. It's just Ian McDaniel's, Bo Diddley, I think, a Bo Diddley song. Some Kind of Fun, great. You're Driving Me Insane is awesome. I think that is a cover of an American garage song, but it kills the original. Nervous Breakdown, Speak No Evil, another killer track. On the Road Again, Bob Dylan, for crying out loud. All I Want, not bad. And at the end is MTUOMTUSH, the best track on the album. It is Mama, Keep Your Big Mouth Shut, played backwards. And I think, tell me if I'm wrong, I honestly believe this is the first example in rock or pop music. This is pre-rock. In rock and pop music, this is about 65, I would imagine this came out. Maybe as late as early 66. I think that is the first example of a backwards song. I know They're Coming to Take Me Away, haha, which I've got, by Napoleon the 14th. The B-side is just the song in reverse. And it's possible that came out before this, but it's great. It's like kraut rock or Hawkwind, or it's prog rock. It's psychedelic. It's just by flipping the tape over, they've come up with a minor masterpiece. So yes, just trying to see if there's anything on there. There's nothing much more to say about that. Yeah, Sydney band, and they weren't around for very long. Somehow they managed to jag a contract with a major label, Philips, and the first version were on Parlophone. I think what happened with Parlophone was they signed up a lot of Sydney bands that were riding on the coattails of the Easy Beats, because the Easy Beats were huge in Australia. They was bigger or as big as the Beatles. Really. And they just sort of signed any band that came along, and I'm glad, because I'll show my Throb records at a later date. And here's a great little EP, number 472 of 1000 only. Raven Records, 1979 reissue, Glenn A. Baker label. Good old Glenn A. Baker, what will we do without him? The Missing Links is a combination of the first band and the second. That would be the first one, I would imagine. That's the second one, definitely. Two versions of the Missing Links. So we have all we two should live. That's I just showed that before. Now there's a track that is great, but it comes from the second version of the band again. Don't Give Me No Friction. Now I'm sure that's a cover of a Seed song, or it's a West Coast punk garage song, but these guys just take it to another level. It's just so, and I think Speak No Evil. Yeah, no. So, and side two of this is 3 tracks off the album. So it's just this is an iconic album in Australian pop psych garage history. It's to think that this bunch of thugs, you know, holy crap, got an album released. Yeah, so just a bit of Australian trivia for today. Stay well, everybody.